one more point about introverted intuition and photography. I think that introverted intuition doesn't lend itself very well to studio photography, where you have to take, different objects and people and pose them in certain ways specifically to be more creative. I think that's more in the domain of extroverted intuition, which is better at coming up with more original ideas. Not to say that an INFJ can't do something like that, but I think we're better able to take pictures of events and pictures of people and nature and things like that unposed and catch the true nature of whatever we're photographing in that way. I think that INFJ photos have a natural tendency to be more incisive than creative. And that's all I have to say about introverted intuition for now. Extroverted feeling is a huge part of photography for an INFJ. If no one looked at our pictures, I'm not sure we'd want to do them so much. Extroverted feeling makes us want to share that inner vision with others, to spur them to do something, to trigger an emotion, to make them think, anything along those lines. And we also reveal our feelings and our specific view of the world in the process. That's one of the things that really drew me to photography. It was a natural way for me to show others how I see things and just the essence of things, and hopefully get people to react in a way that will ultimately change something, even if it's just changing their perspective on something or making them think for just a second. Introverted thinking has a little bit of a role in photography. I think it probably has something to do with like the gear head, like getting all the different lenses and like all the technical functions of the camera. Technically setting up a photo, troubleshooting, trying to figure out which position, which angle, which type of lighting, which lens, which focus, all the details will get the message across the closest to your original vision and the most effectively. And just taking a sort of more logical approach to the photography than the emotional one. And lastly, big part in photography for an INFJ is using the extroverted sensing function, which is our weakest function. Basically, from what I understand of it, is that it gets us in touch with the outside world, the physical world, instead of the sort of intuitive world that we're used to living in. And the thing about photography is, yes, you can get all these other meanings out of things, but also it is a very just raw visual experience. Taking pictures and just living in the moment, seeing different colors and contrasts and different lines and patterns and just seeing everything at once and choosing what to focus on out of all of that. Gathering all the visual information, scoping out things from different angles, looking at things very literally. And I think photography is great for INFJs because it kind of taps into that sense more so than what we would just do on an everyday basis. And I think that's probably all I have to say about photography for now. If you have any questions or you want to just share your own experience with photography, or you think I missed anything and you want me to talk about it further, I'd be glad to hear them, your comments and feedback. Just shoot me a message. So I hope you found some of that interesting or informative in some way, and it wasn't just like rambling for 15 minutes. And maybe I'll make another video another time.